Hi there. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor. Thanks for checking me out. So, I have a few minutes. Somebody's going to be late for a meeting I'm having right now, and just thought I'd spend my time in a good way and talk to you guys for a minute. So, I thought I'd talk about enlightenment. I had had an idea to talk about that. So, what is enlightenment and how it relates to what's going on? And let's get into it a little bit. I think you'll get something out of this. So, in a basic sense, enlightenment in a talking about a physical, non-physical idea is when you enable your seventh chakra, in essence. So, you have to enable the other chakras correctly to open up the seventh chakra. The seventh chakra would be the crown chakra. And to make a long story short, it looks like a energetically wise, a lotus blossom that covers your head, almost like a yarmulke or something, but it covers the crown of your head, and that would be enlightened. So, what does that mean when it's enlightened? So, we have energy centers throughout the body, which you could think of the chakras as a spinning. It's a wheel, as in Sanskrit, so that means it's a wheel. And when that is enabled, when it has energy coursing through it, that means it's enlightened. So, when we have different energy centers. So we have one at the base chakra, and it has to do survival and things like that. And I've talked about those kind of things before. Um, Here's where I'm going to get a little more advanced. So when you have these kind of energy centers, so we have one that's based on survival. It's the first chakra. It's red, and uh, they aren't really colors. Okay, that's just what people label them as. They don't really have colors in a way. They're vibrational frequencies. You could say they relate loosely to colors. So when we inhabit that chakra, that is your eyes of the world. So that's how you look out and you perceive reality, is through the lens of that chakra. So when we're all about survival, we're looking all about that level. When we're all about the heart, we're all about that level. When we're all about, these energy centers. So when the seventh chakra is enabled, the uh, prevailing idea is about other people. So you're thinking now, not me, but is this, like, for instance, when I hit the record video, is this video going to help other people? Is it something worthy, or am I just glorifying myself? Is this serving the ego, or is it serving the larger community at whole? And I'll record a video. If it seems like it's serving me and not the larger community, I'll go back and delete it. So that's one of the criterias that I have when I share a video. Is it helping everybody in general? Is there something that somebody else out there might be benefiting from? So if there's not a benefit for it, why do it? Is it only making me better versus, glorifying myself versus glorifying God? That's what we're talking about. So when you're in the seventh chakra mindset, you're looking out the world and thinking, how can I help others as well as myself? You're not negating myself, but you're thinking, how can I help everybody plus myself? Just waiting for somebody, and that's not them. So when you're in, a structure, a social structure, let's say the government, the social structure of the government is fed, and it wants to keep people at a lower vibrational set. Why is that? Why isn't the government promoting enlightenment? Why wouldn't they do that? Because then you see all of humanity instead of your nation itself. And so it's for the best interest of a lot of people to keep other people in a fear-based mindset. The Not a lot of this, I would say, is I hope not a lot of this is conscious. It's unconscious. They know that they want people in a structured reality where they're predominantly in a fear mode and looking for authority, and that's why we have the things that we have. So when you're in a mindset of how can I help others today within a beneficial way, within not negating myself, but looking to benefit both parties, then we're in an enlightened state. So I always say it's hard to be enlightened when someone's throwing a rock at your head. I mean, if you're getting a rock thrown at your head, you're not feeling enlightened at that moment. You're saying, in a general, you're saying that person hurt me. Maybe, that lowers your vibrational set. Now you're like, I'm in a survival mode. Should I attack them back? What's going on? Now, we have a lot, and the reason I'm sharing this video, we have a lot of, you know, rocks being thrown at us right now. We have a lot of rocks being thrown at us. In general, there's a lot of fear going on. So as a enlightenment teacher, and I'm putting this out to you guys, as a spiritual teacher, as a meditation teacher, whoever you are, if you're a Reiki person, if you're a psychotherapist, whatever you are, the idea behind is to hold presence, right? And we're going to, keep that calmness going on. And you want to look for, within the framework of our reality, what you're doing on every interaction, you're promoting peace, and we're going to be promoting, um, you know, um, wholeness, happiness. We're promoting harmony. So, in a harmony sense, that's what it's all about. So a lot of people refer to everything's energy, everything's vibration, and this gets to be, cliche. But when we look at the structural nature of our, reality, when in a harmonious sense, when you start meditating, when you start praying a lot, when you get to that point where you're trying to enable yourself to be less toxic in your environment, to get rid of the toxicity in your body, then you notice that harmonious synchronicities occur, things happen, and then you think, maybe, and you go online and you say, maybe I'm vibrating higher, maybe I'm having some synchronicity, some of the vents, what's going on, and you start looking what's going on. The reason is that you're elevating your frequency to achieve a higher state of mindset, so you can enable that chakra to look through that lens and then see your reality for how it is and how it should be versus how it is as well. So we're looking at every interaction. When I deal with people on a day-by-day basis, a lot of times people say to me, you're very calm, you're very peaceful, you're very, whatever it is, whatever adjective you want to input for something that's, beneficial to them. They feel at ease now, they feel calm now, and that is a little ripple in a pond, and each of us puts that drop in the pond, and it relates to everybody being calm and peaceful, and that's what helps promote peace in the world. So if we're in a fearful state, we're in that negative state, we're feeding into it, we're all into that. What I'm saying is, what you could do is meditate, you could pray, all these kind of things. It's not cliche. It's good for you and good for everybody else as well. We want to keep our faith high and keep everything positive. I want to thank so much for everybody that tunes into my channel. Hopefully this made you smile. Hopefully we're gonna, make it through to another beautiful day. It's beautiful outside, and I want everybody to be happy, be less toxic, and detoxify yourself. That's certainly important. Anything that you need, just let me know. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.